dating apps are going to start incorporating this new vaccinated badge. So I found an article so we can at least read a little bit about it and then ask some questions and get a discussion about it. So the New York Times, White House says dating apps can help vaccinated and frisky find love. What a headline.
Do you just get like a little DTF right next to your name? Just like, oh, okay, cool.
But what about the non-vaccinated? That's slick discrimination. And what if you identify as somebody who's vaccinated? Do you have to submit any
You don't
proof?
go near them, bro.
I'm sure they'll probably have you. So, Doc, you got vaccinated. When you got your little vaccination slip, was there like an ID kind of number on there? Like, how do you, like, because I'm trying to understand if there's a way to prove you're vaccinated.
There's a card.
Identification
There's
number
a
on there or
card.
something. Yeah. Do you take a picture of the card?
There's a QR code on it, and so you scan it, and it updates all your fucking social media, and it tells everybody that you're vaccinated.
Really?
No, I'm just fucking.
Oh, that's what.
No,
Yo, you about to blow my mind.
I was gonna say that's fucking crazy.
That is like straight up. I was like, oh, you're about to blow my mind.
No, man, you just it gives you like a location. It gives you what vaccine you got, and then it's got like some numbers and stuff like that. But the numbers like you never have to enter it. Most important is just the date, and then it's all this like info around it, like vaccination, like the I guess like the regulations of it and everything. And then the back has like these call centers and stuff like that. And it's
Does it have
got,
your
like,
name
helplines
on
in
it?
case you have like negative side effects and stuff like that. Yeah, it's got your info, but it's just like your
Okay.
name, your date of birth, and I think that's it. Because in order to get the vaccine, like you either have to have insurance, or you have to have citizenship. So if you have been vaccinated and it's an American card, they're going to be like, all right, you're either here on a work visa and you paid for it, or you're a citizen and you got it. So they don't really have to do all this like tracking to.
I know people selling fake cards.
No, that's my question. I want to know because technically speaking, I could just take Doc's vaccine card and use that to get my vaccine badge on my dating profile.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good question. I have no idea how they would validate it. You would
Yeah.
have to just send in a picture. Because there was another app that was in this city that I'm living in, and I remember it was like to get cars. Like you would go up to a vehicle and you would open up the app, and then you would do all like the stuff, and you could basically rent the car for however much you wanted to rent it, like the scooters almost. For that one to get permission, I had to send in a photograph of my license. So I would assume you would have to send in a photograph of your vaccination card.
Interesting.
And so they now have to create a database where they're cross-referencing and cross-checking.
But that's a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying.
That
So
is
that's a lot of money spent.
Because I could just change my name and date of birth to Doc's and just get that temporary badge and change everything back to, Gene and everything.
Or I can just say vaccinated on my bio.
But then they'd watch you just get a badge then.
Because I didn't feel like doing the work. If somebody says I'm vaccinated versus the badge, would you? It's like on Tinder. There are people with blue checks, right?
Yeah.
And there are people without blue checks.
Yeah.
All the people without blue checks aren't fake profiles.
Just
Some
that
people just
blue
didn't feel
check
like
just helps,
goddamn
I
yeah.
guess, helps other people feel more comfortable.
So if you're a person who needs that comfort level, sure.
Yeah, I guess it
But
would be that way.
I could just lie and say I'm vaccinated, and you would probably accept it.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people that just put that on their bio. So for this, they'll probably just lean into it and be like, "Oh, sweet, this is more official because it's a little emoji next to my name or something." I don't know.
Got a needle.
So let's read this real quick and see if there's any more information to help guide this conversation because this seems crazy to me.
No, it's just dumb. This is completely stupid.
So,
Anyway.
Yeah, let me read this. So with new I'm vaccinated badges, dating apps are plugging into a cultural conversation over how Americans can approach post-pandemic dating. Scroll down. It took a non-zero amount of awkwardness, but the Biden administration highlighted a new plan on Friday to encourage more people to get vaccinated. An effort by popular dating apps to encourage pent-up young singles to promote their vaccination status to would-be right swipers. Quote, "We have finally found the one thing that makes us all more attractive, a vaccination." Really? Does that make people more attractive? Doc, are you more
that's not a
attractive
bad
now?
slogan, bro. People right now are so scared of like this crap. So just to be like, yo, everyone, you're not gonna get sick. You're not gonna get like
You know what?
a viral
Doc,
infection and spread and kill your grandmother from it. Like
I noticed
I
ever
can
since
see
you
that
got the
working.
vaccination, whenever we talk on the phone, your tone just has this, it's a different different cadence to it.
Man,
And then
I feel like this is
right now
stupid.
on this cam, bro, you gotta glow to you. Maybe the vaccine does make people more attractive.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. I
dude,
lied
it's the
about getting
chip.
the vaccine, and my
Once
arm
they put it
started
in
hurting.
and it turned on, once the 5G on the chip turned on, I was just like, damn, like that's what that feels like. It's good.
Do you know why this is dumb? Because if you're vaccinated, you don't have to worry about who's not.
I know.
Like point blank, period. You just need to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's all
Damn,
you
you're
actually
right,
have
man.
to worry
This
about.
is-
Technically, people.
This is for all those non-fucking vaxxers.
This
to
is for
go
the
after
non-vaccinated
vaxxers,
people.
bro.
Yeah,
Hell no, I don't want
people
no
who aren't
non-vaxxers coming
vaccinated
after me.
should be worried because if I'm with someone who's vaccinated, I might get not contaminated. That's not the word. Infected. There you go.
By the vaccination.
No, Gene, say it. Say it. Infected. Use the I word, bro. It's true.
Okay.
Make it sound like a zombie movie.
Andy Slavitt, one of President Biden's top coronavirus advisors, said gamely during a virtual briefing for reporters, though he made clear he had been put up to it. Okay. Minutes later, he was asked a follow-up question about the dating sites. I suppose I have to take the questions, huh? He said, all you, Andy said, Dr. Okay, that's blah, blah, blah. With our initiatives encouraging vaccinations and maskless summer tantalizing close. Yeah. The administration has enlisted celebrities like Ryan Seacrest and Eva Longoria to spread the message. But to sing the praise of dating apps, the White House chose Mr. Slavitt as the face d'amore, and he introduced the news with all the enthusiasm of a driver's ed instructor. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cringe. Quote, according to one of the sites, OkCupid, people who display their vaccination status are 14% more likely to get a match. Wow, 14%. Mr. Slavitt said, as Dr. Fauci, the government's top infectious disease expert, and a bit of a sex symbol in some... What?
Yeah, that's a
What?
little weird, bro.
What is this?
That's a weird-ass line.
Oh, that's a crazy.
And a
fucking-
bit of a sex symbol in some circles.
Dr. Love. That's what they
What?
call him.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Appeared to suppress
fucking
laughter.
created
Infectious.
AIDS. That's the sex symbol he is. The fucking AIDS symbol, the one that he fucking made. Stupid ass nigga. Fucking hate Dr. Fauci.
Let's skip this. Highlighted the work of technology companies that can reach Americans where they are on their phones has been a cornerstone of the Biden administration's effort to combat concerns about vaccine access and hesitancy, and to remind people who have not yet received a shot that doing so could help the country emerge from the pandemic. We're already coming from the pandemic, dude. Providers are administering about 1.8 million doses a day on average, a decrease of about 44% from the peak 3.38 million reported on April 13th. I just want to see information about this app, honestly. I don't really care about...
I'm still confused by why you need to show somebody else that you're vaccinated if you're vaccinated. I'm so confused by it. If I'm vaccinated, why do I need to tell you?
Popular apps like Tinder, OkCupid, and Hinge, along with a suite of others, including BLK, which targets black singles, and Chispa, marketed to Latinos, will add features meant to reach a population of young people who may have been largely isolated from each other during the pandemic, and will promote the idea that receiving a shot could help users with their intentions. Tinder plans to introduce a feature to help users find nearby vaccination sites. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. The effort, which could reach over 50 million people in the United States, was not an official partnership with the companies, but the White House played a significant role in rallying them to participate, an administration official said, speaking to the conditions of anonymity to comment publicly about the effort. And I don't really want to hear more about that. I just want to see... So I don't know if they get into it. It's kind of long. I don't really want to read the whole thing. But I remember reading that one of the incentives I think Tinder was going to do if you get the vaccination badge was they'll boost your profile. Like you'll actually be able to, your profile will be seen by more people if you get the badge.
Or you can pay $5.99 for another boost and just enjoy 30 minutes of your profile being boosted without the vaccination.
This is weird, man. Because it's like they're selling you sex. They're like, if you
Literally.
Yeah.
get vaccinated, you get sex. I was like, what?
Why'd they
I
say
haven't
that?
had sex in a year.
I want some of that.
Yeah, I'm like, they're just fucking marketing on the fucking market of
Okay,
people who
boom.
have just been stuck inside all day.
Here it is. Quote, these dating apps will now allow vaccinated people to display badges which show their vaccination status filter specifically to see only people who are vaccinated and offer premium content, details of which I cannot get into, Mr. Slavitt said, but apparently they include things like boosts and super swipes.
I'm just going to I'm going to hold a t-shirt that T-shirt that I got
Sounds like-
vaccinated for my community. Oh, that's what the T-shirt said, by the way. I got fully vaccinated for my community. That's what the
Wow.
T-shirt said. I wish I brought it to you. And then I'm gonna
Yeah,
hold it
now
up.
they got this video going.
I'm gonna hold it up in my profile picture.
By the way, guys, we
That's
finally
my
got a video
badge.
going. We're doing some tests before we finally do videos, but
And then
we
we're gonna
tested
bring
it
the
out.
strippers out. Yes.
This guy. We'll get Doc since he's vaccinated and more attractive to do a little dance for everybody.
Hey, but what was the name of that Puerto Rican app? Because I've been looking for a little Spanish mommy.
Chisa, I think is what it
Chisa.
was.
Chispa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Chispa.
download that. Chispa.
Was it Chispa or Chisa?
I'm on the way, Chispa.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird, man. Well,
I already found it.
like, do you have to be of that, I guess, like, race to be on those? Like, for BLK?
No, because
like,
there's other races
I'm not
on.
black,
There's
like,
other
can I not
races
be
on
there.
There's other
Oh,
races on
okay.
BLK.
But it's like
It's
specified
people
towards the
trying to get
market.
some BLK. You feel me? Just like me.
Yeah, that's what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
get some
It's
Chispa.
like I think that's the angle, but they just don't want to say it. Like,
All
just
right,
kinda
I
like,
think
here
that's
we
it
go.
for
These
this.
are
This
this
is
is
just
this is this group. Here you go. You can have this is your app. This is what you like.
So
I think it's kind of funny in the sense that, like, dude, like, so many people are afraid of being tracked, and then these companies are just like, dude, we don't even gotta force them into that shit. We can just sell them sex, and they'll fucking cry about it and want it, and they'll come to us to fucking have a chip installed in them and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think is the funniest thing. Like, you watch all the movies and stuff like that when people are scared about, like, oh, they're gonna fucking chip us all and they're gonna ship us in buses and stuff like that. And it's like, nah, bro, you just have to fucking flash some TNA in front of them and they'll come to you.
That's it. Ass and titties.
don't have to work that
Ass
hard.
and titties.
yeah, I don't know what to say. This is ridiculous to me. I
I guarantee there's gonna be more niggas with that shit than girls.
oh for sure.
Dude, that's actually true. Yeah, it might actually work more for the male market since they're the ones basically hunting on the platform. It's gonna make them more desirable. Dude,
Well,
you gain 14%,
okay.
bro. I know some guys that are operating at 30%. They want to get to that
Facts.
44. They'll
That's
get there.
facts.
Okay, I got a question then. Even so, you just said that this is good for guys, right? Because it'll help you at least get to a certain market of girls, correct? Or at
I
least
don't think
increase
it's
your
good for guys. I
access to
just
market
think
girls.
guys will use it more.
Okay,
because
fair,
of the
fair. You
hope.
did say that. You did say
Yeah,
that.
I
get-
was
but
just joking.
No, but
That's why I had to say what
but
I
the joke leads to a question.
Mhm.
Even if guys will do this more with the hopes of getting more girls, even if they do or don't, that's still that hope, right? That was the joke.
Mhm.
My question is, would this even be the type of girl you would want to get access to?
What are you talking about? The girl that wants to see the vaccinated thing?
Well, the reason I say this question, prefacing the conversation we had post podcast or pre podcast, which was people are already putting vaccinated on their profile anyway. Like there's either at the bottom, at the top, or somewhere in their profile it states vaccinated. So I'm just curious, like, if people go out of their way, because you even said too, your joke was like, why would I? You even said it like, why would I even do the badge? I'll just put on my profile
100%.
vaccinated. Like, what's the point?
Uh-huh.
So then the question is, the people who do go out of their way to get the vaccinated badge, are those even the type of girls you would even want to go for?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I
They
feel
have
like you would
vaginas.
have
I don't
to
know
talk
either.
to
That's a genuine
girl.
question. I don't know.
You would have to
I
talk
don't
to a
even-
girl to be like the girl that's like, I only date vaccinated guys. And you'd have to be
Exactly.
That's different.
Like,
That's different.
Exactly.
But no, I'm not making the assumption that every
Okay.
girl with the vaccination
Yeah,
badge
yeah.
would only date vaccinated guys. Because honestly speaking, if we're being honest, like pre-podcast, everybody has a fucking thing
Everybody
like,
saying what?
that you would be like,
Oh,
you know what I
a
mean?
deal breaker.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? So everybody has a deal breaker. So if you look pretty enough and I just want to have sex, you being fully vaccinated ain't going to bother me because guess who's not vaccinated? This guy. And you don't need to worry about me. If you're vaccinated, that's what I'm
You shouldn't
saying.
have to. No, I completely agree.
If I'm vaccinated, I don't need to post it because I'm vaccinated. I want to go kick it with all the corona patients because I'm vaccinated. This is stupid to me. In fact, you should. The option should be post not vaccinated, so you can just stay away.
let people know, like, stay away from me.
Yeah, like
Well, that's counterproductive to what their goal is.
their goal, but they're
yeah, it's
they're
against
not
what
even
they're trying to get
achieving.
people to pay
They're not even
for.
achieving their goal, is what I'm saying. Because if you're a non-vaccinated girl, do you now only go for vaccinated guys? Is that the goal? If the goal is to pair non-vaccinated people with vaccinated people, okay. But if it's to pair vaccinated people with vaccinated people,
I think that's the
it's
goal.
dumb
I think
because
that's the goal.
they're
to pair.
both vaccinated. Only one of you needs to be. Oh, okay.
But I do think that's their goal. Is to
Yeah, I agree
put
with you.
vaccinated people with vaccinated people,
Which
is
makes it a dumb goal.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
100%.
That's why I was just wondering. Like, anyway,
Like, there's no incentive for real.
I feel like that's probably a dumb question, but I feel like that's a question I had to ask.
Let's get the vaccinated with the vaccinated.
All right, let's get past.
No, I do
this.
agree with that. I think the smarter thing is to have a non-vaccinated badge, but it doesn't play into their business model.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we drive people.
They
away as
literally
opposed to
can't accomplish
connecting,
their
so
goal.
They're just like, yeah.
This is the closest they could get to accomplishing it. By somewhere means some people will be dumb enough to fall for it because it just doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm only gonna look for vaccinated people, but I'm vaccinated. I can't even.
Some of those vaccines are
for like-
supposed to give you like 97% or like 95% immunity, and I only fuck with other people that are at 95% immunity.
Oh, okay,
Minimum.
that helps a little
Yeah.
bit.
So for the girl aspect of this, I guess it makes sense because it helps vet guys you're looking for in a way. Because now it vets them even more. Like I would assume, right? Because women put more standards on men, so they have no problem when it comes to applying standards and vetting guys.
Mm-hmm.
But with guys, it actually reduces your market, technically speaking, wouldn't it? Because if you're a guy, like we just said right here, would you really care if a girl's vaccinated
No,
or not?
you wouldn't.
So why would, as a guy,
Yeah,
would you really
I
put
mean,
that? Go for it,
Also,
Doc?
go for it, Doc.
Well, I mean, having John, spoken logic right now. If anything, it frees up all the market. too.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say.
Interesting. Okay.
Also,
okay.
if I put not vaccinated, also I'm a millionaire. How do you think that goes?
You're gonna get swipes anyway.
You get swipes anyway. 6'3",
But you gotta have
not
picture to prove.
vaccinated,
There you
millionaire.
go. There you go. You're already in the top like 1%, 5% or something like that. Yeah.
My boost is on already, baby.
If only
You
you were a
should just do
millionaire.
that. Like you're like, can I send you a picture of my bank account? And then as soon as you see the million, you can just
Dog,
put
I
a
will
little like dollar
slap
bill
you
sign
if you
by
do
my
that.
name.
I would slap you. Okay.
What? You want the little dollar bill sign by your name to be like, look, that's my fucking money badge. Money. Yo, so thanks for watching a clip of FDT. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe, like the clip, leave a comment, and check out our page for more content. Tune into full episodes of FDT released every Friday on Podbean, iTunes, and Spotify. Peace.